And Jai Shri Ram, ladies and gentlemen, and Furiosa Madam Max Saga is officially out on the big screens on Friday, 24th May 2024. I watched the third show in the evening of the first day with my team, and it was so freaking good. It was so freaking good. It was so freaking good. It was so amazing, so thrilling, so chilling. Chris Hemsworth, Anya Taylor Joy blow our minds off under the direction of 80-year-old Miller. Literally, George Miller is 80 years old. Wow. Okay, again, welcome back, Jai Shri Ram, guys. And Furiosa Mad Max is an amazing movie. I'll give you a small plot, spoiler side, a little bit spoilers will be there. So this movie is surrounding the origin story of Furiosa, who was previously played by Charlize Theron, and now it is being played by Anya Taylor-Joy, who is also the younger version Furiosa. Again, before that, there is a child artist called Alila Brown. She plays a much more child artist. She plays a child Furiosa in the beginning. So it is about her getting kidnapping, and her mother tries to catch her, get her back, but in turn she gets captured by the enemies, and the villain, who's played by Chris Hemsworth as Dementus, Dark Dementus or Red Dementus, we call him in this movie. So he gets her, and he kills her. So to seek the revenge, uh, so to seek this revenge, Furiosa is trying to come back and kill him. But before that, Chris Hemsworth, rather Dementus, goes and captures Westland, and in Westland, Furiosa gets trained. She grows up. She learns everything about fighting and driving those road rage gigantic vehicles, cars, bikes, trucks, whatever you say. She learns over there and finally gets her revenge on Dementus, and she lives her life on. Furiosa just begins with a fast-paced intro, especially with that bike chase sequence. Actually, Furiosa is getting fruits with a friend, and she spots her enemies into that forest. But the enemy spots her first, gets her, kidnaps her. Her mother comes to know about this. She chases them down, but unfortunately, it turns completely upside down as a mother is caught up by Dementus, and he kills her. Chris's typical Aussie accent is so good, and it's really amazing to hear those on the big screens. I mean, it's just that Chris we needed from Chris Hemsworth. His voice, if you notice any Chris Hemsworth tired fans, you will see his voice is a little bit toned down. His original voice is much more deeper, but here it is a little bit toned down comparatively what it is, which also feels fantastic to hear, to listen to. The music and the sound details are so good. The music is, by the way, given by Tom Hulkenborg, Junkie XL, who has done previous movies with Hans Zimmer, Batman v Superman. Then he has done this Batman v Superman, uh, Justice League, many more others. But Tom Hulkenborg is my most favorite, and I've been watching his videos. If you guys know, I think Junkie XL has his own YouTube channel as well. Follow him, guys. So I've watched so many of his videos, how he designs sound, how he designs various musics, how he gets those ideas. A lot of there are there. And basically, I watched this movie yesterday, and while I was coming back, I decided to go through each and every music, the entire jukebox of Furiosa, and it was so amazing and so detailed. It was so crisp. When you listen that music on the big screens, you literally, your ears are vibrating and shaking. Your ears individually shake out and vibrate literally. The ugly thing that you will see that Chris Hemsworth is living, rather Dementus and his civilization lives as scavengers. They are uncivilized people. They literally live on human sacrifice. Literally, the people who die in their with whatever the accidents or however they die, they literally cook them and eat them. That is one thing ugly to watch. The vehicle designs are wild and insane, and the sound effects are given much better. The original sound of the vehicles is better. It is much more enhanced by Tom Holkenborg. I've seen that in Instagram reel before the movie was released. If you guys notice that Alila Brown's character as the younger Furiosa was being played for at least 50 to 55 minutes of the first half of the movie, so you don't get to see Anya Taylor-Joy for quite a long time. You will see her only after 50-55 minutes of this movie. But also, it was said that Anya Taylor-Joy hardly had 30 lines, which I counted. Yes, there was a little bit miscalculation. I counted it to 32, which was wrong. But yes, it was all 30 lines by Furiosa. Yes, it is comparative. The dialogues are quite lesser than what we see in any movies. There's not much exaggeration and drama via dialogues. It just straight up fight sequences, road rage action sequences, which are designed so beautifully, performed so beautifully by the stunt team. You have to give them hats off to the entire stunt team. The way they have worked through these stunts is just crazy, because the entire movie is being shot in the desert areas of the desert regions of Australia, and huge storms were also witnessed. I think the storms were real. The night storms, all that changes that happen in the location, I think they were all real, and in that they have filmed this. So, ooh, that is fantastic to see. A lot of other shots were also green screens. I think they had used AI enhancers, as per what I've read in some Instagram comments. They have used AI enhancers to give much better, so-called much better effects. But actually, you kind of come to know that they are green screen. Uh, what do you call that? Green screen effects. But what makes them really amazing and crazy to see is the acting by the actors. They have done a fantastic job. Once you're watching them, you get into that. Uh, what do you say, into their characters, you dive into them. George Miller has done this perfect job of getting the grabbing the audience's attention and keep them hooked into this movie from starting to end, because there are no slow motions and no exaggerating dialogues, no drama, no much music, unnecessary long exaggerated music. Everything is just focused on the Mad Max, the madness of those road rages that happen throughout the movie. But the way the movie is developed, what we see in the trailer is nothing. I mean, we saw nothing in the trailer, and the Mad Max Furiosa is actually, the movie is much bigger. It is 148 minutes, which is almost 2.5 hours, 2 hours 28 minutes, we'll say. So I think that is the official runtime, 2 hours 28 minutes. So that long of a movie, it is kind of divided into five different chapters, one by one. And I think in chapter three, middle somewhere, we need to see Anya Taylor Joy's character coming up. Other thing I would like to say, the makeup and makeups, the prosthetics, the costume design is done so well by the team. I mean, it is very difficult to understand who's who and who's not. We don't recognize actors in their original forms at all. It is so well done. The thing I want, the very reason I'm mentioning this, because Chris Hemsworth's wife Elsa Pataky has appeared in this movie not once but twice. Spoilers again. Elsa Pataky appears as a Wolverine general in the very beginning of this movie while she was with her Furiosa's mother. That is part one. Second, she appears as one of the generals of Dementors in this movie, but you are completely confused. You don't really understand that is Elsa Pataky until you are a crazy spotter. Your eyes are literally sharp, and you can sense that is Elsa Pataky. Her voice is also changed as a general over there, so you don't immediately understand. You will find her at the nearly to the near climax of this movie. You will understand her, but it is very difficult to make up that it is Elsa Pataky. Just great. I'll see, just amazing, just fantastic job by her. So uh, enjoyment, this is a different level of enjoyment you get to see. I'm going to, while this video is coming out, I'm going to hopefully go and watch this for the second time with my friend, uh, because it is worth enjoyable. For at least you can watch twice back to back on the big screens, because the music and the surround sound is so good, and what do you say, the sound effects are made to be listened to on the big screens, not on the small screens, not on your television screens, not even on your headphones. No matter how high quality headphones you have, you can't listen to that what you can hear on the big screens. It is much more different experience. This movie keeps getting darker and darker with every fight sequence, guys. I'll have to say hats off to this. I would love to discuss more a little bit more details after this, after I watch for the second time on the big screen. So hopefully I'll go tomorrow, that is on Sunday. So this video is coming out by morning. I'll go in the afternoon and watch, and maybe I'll come up with a short video or so to discuss more of it. Is overall, this movie is dark, amazing action thriller, and it is too fun to watch and enjoy with your friends and family. But only adults, make sure you do not take anybody below the age of 15. It is not made for children, strictly not. The violence that you see is really gruesome and fast paced. So keep your eye out, listen to the dialogues, listen to the action, listen to the music. The cinematography is amazing, just amazing, crazy amazing. So you want to dive into multiple things. The movie, oh sorry, this just shit. Anyways, so overall, I'll say if I give an IMDb rating of this, I'll definitely love to give it 10 on 10. I'm not even flinching. I'm not going lower than this. 10 on 10 is my rating. On smaller scale, if you ask 5 stars, it is 5 out of 5 stars. I'll definitely say this is a menacing movie. 45 years of Mad Max saga. 80-year-old director George Miller doesn't look like he's 80 years old. I mean, like the way he has directed this movie doesn't look like this movie is made by an 80-year-old director. It is so good and so amazing to watch and listen to. So, with that said, guys, this is all from my side. You can learn if you guys have already watched this movie. Let me know your thoughts and views in the comment section below. I'll see you again later with another video. Till then, Jai Shri Ram and bye bye. Thank you so much for watching this video.